Hey guys, welcome to History Behind the Warrior, and today we're going to be talking about the Red Lin Kuei cyborg, Sektor. Sektor's first ever appearance in the Mortal Kombat franchise is in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Sektor is the son of the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei, and as such follows any of the orders his father gives him, including that of the Cyber Initiative, a plan to transform all members of the Lin Kuei into cyborgs. Due to his loyalty and devotion to the Lin Kuei, Sektor was one of the first members to be converted, with the designated codename of LK-99. During the events of the third game, he was given orders alongside Cyrax to hunt down a rogue clansman called Sub-Zero. Sektor and Cyrax had two opportunities to capture the ninja, but failed on both of them. During the events of the third game, he'd be left as the only active cyborg. This was because Cyber Smoke had been corrupted by Sub-Zero, as he had his program overridden and given different orders. Cyber Smoke would attempt to assassinate Shao Kahn, but obviously fail, then being shut down by Shao Kahn and imprisoned within his fortress. Cyrax would be lost in Jade's desert, until he was found by the Outer World Investigation Agency, and they would restore his soul and the programming, more or less having him defect from the Lin Kuei. After his many battles with Outworld forces, Sektor's program began corrupting, now telling him to do one mission. The mission was to kill his father, and become the new leader of the Lin Kuei. Sektor was successful in killing his father, but he wasn't able to claim the Dragon's Medallion. Now the Dragon's Medallion is something the Lin Kuei hold sacred. It shows proof of the clan's leader. The reason why Sektor wasn't able to claim the Dragon's Medallion for himself was because Sub-Zero had actually arrived at the same time Sektor had killed his father. The two would battle, with Sub-Zero ultimately defeating Sektor, now claiming the title of Grand Master of the Lin Kuei. After his defeat, Sektor would travel to Japan and form the Tikunin, his own clan of cyborg ninja warriors. Sektor next appears in Mortal Kombat Armageddon's Conquest mode. Sektor would then ambush Taven and begin asking him questions about his father on the Tikunin warship. As Sektor was beginning to torture Taven, the ship would be attacked by Sonya and her special forces. This would allow Taven to escape, but in the ensuing chaos, Sektor was still able to find him and confront him. Despite putting up a valiant battle against Taven, Sektor is ultimately defeated. Sektor is then next seen during the Battle of Armageddon fighting on the forces of darkness. He is however killed during the battle. During the reboot of the series, there are some alterations to who's in what games and when, such as Cyrax and Sektor are now seen at the first Mortal Kombat tournament. During the events of the first tournament, the two are actually still in human form, but the two do bicker about the Cyber Initiative, with Sektor being for it and Cyrax being against it. During their bickering, they are however interrupted by Shiro Ryu member and undead revenant Scorpion. Scorpion at the moment is looking for Sub-Zero, as Sub-Zero was responsible for killing his family and clan. Because they dislike Hanzo Hasashi and know that he wishes to kill Sub-Zero, the two would battle him, but ultimately come up short to the Hellspawn. As the tournament progresses, Cyrax begins thinking more about the Cyber Initiative, and this actually leads to him defecting from the clan. Of course, Sektor will try to prevent this, but he is defeated by Cyrax. The next time Sektor is seen, he has been fully automated by the Lin Kuei. Sektor would then attempt to capture Smoke, and bring him to the Lin Kuei for his automation. Sektor would be defeated by Smoke, but a group of Lin Kuei cyborgs would attempt to automate him on the spot. Fortunately for Smoke, the Thunder God Raiden would appear, and prevent this. However, this will not be the last we see of Sektor, as he later appears at Shao Kahn's Colosseum, capturing the younger Sub-Zero and striking a deal with Shao Kahn, saying that if they could have the younger Sub-Zero, then he could use the Lin Kuei's forces at his own will. Shao Kahn would agree to this, and the Lin Kuei would now be aligned with Outworld. During the Earthrealm invasion, Sektor becomes one of Shao Kahn's lieutenants. Sektor then goes on a new mission with Cyber Sub-Zero to a subway. Sektor then tells Sub-Zero that he has scanned the neural net and noticed that Sub-Zero has become defective. When attempting to check Cyber Sub-Zero's chest plate to see his programming, he is attacked by the ninja. Cyber Sub-Zero would then defeat Sektor, saying that he is now free of the Lin Kuei's control. Sektor is then seen alongside many of the Lin Kuei warriors, attempting to kill Raiden's chosen Earthrealmers. In the ensuing battle, he nearly kills Smoke, until Nightwolf interferes and defeats him. Many of the Lin Kuei cyborgs are killed, with Sektor being one of the few to survive. Sektor is able to escape once Sindel arrives, and begins attacking the Earthrealmers. Sektor's story continues in the comic books, where he is Grand Master of the Lin Kuei. Sektor's new base is located in Shulianghu, where it is attacked and infiltrated by Kuai Liang, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero then uploads a virus into the system of the Lin Kuei. However, not long after this, Sub-Zero is captured. Sektor and Cyrax are worried about what Sub-Zero has uploaded to their mainframe, and Sektor has Sub-Zero brought before him so he can interrogate the ninja. Despite being more machine than man, he's still able to get pleasure out of beating Sub-Zero, wanting answers for what the traitor has uploaded to the mainframe. Sektor would then order Cyrax to have a complete emergency memory dump to purge their system of the virus. However, the virus is able to infect and free Cyrax from Sektor's control. A massive fight would ensue, with Cyrax and Sub-Zero battling Sektor and the entirety of the Lin Kuei. During the battle, Sektor would lose to Sub-Zero, who severs both of his arms and removes his head. Now, Sektor is briefly seen during Mortal Kombat X, as only his head remains. Sektor's memory banks are used as a very important plot point between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, as it contains the truth about Quan Chi actually being responsible for killing all members of the Shirai Ryu. Now, right now in canon, Sektor is dead, but he does resurface as one of the 3 variations of the Triborg. Sorry, apparently 4 now, because 3 wasn't enough! Yes, Triborg is now technically Quadborg. Not really sure if you guys know about this, but on the ESL tournament like Kombat Cast, they revealed some of the variations of the Triborg, and apparently Cyber Sub-Zero is one of the variations now. Fun fact about Sektor and Cyrax, they're initially given the nickname of Ketchup and Mustard. And another fun fact is that there's 2 British players that specialise in Sektor and Cyrax, who go by the name of Ketchup and Mustard as they play one of the 2 characters. Here's a link to their YouTube channel. Go over there and check out their content, as they are really amazing players and really cool guys. Check out their content and let them know that I sent you over there. Anyway guys, here's a preview for next week's Mortal Kombat episode.
Your lesson begins.
I endeavor to learn.
You will learn or die.
Shinnok wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
So yeah, I'm covering Shinnok next week. Put in the comments below who you want to see on the show, as it helps me know what you guys want to see as well. Anyway, as always guys, please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.